Okay, hi guys, how you doing? I recently done a video on how to give yourself good skin and prepare for the winter. And a couple of people asked me about spots and zits and what I do about those. So I've decided to do a tutorial on dealing with zits. Because, if you can see, I've got a few spots and zits right around here. I've got one just under my stubble, and I've got a few on my forehead as well. So let's start with what causes zits. There's a few things: unhealthy eating or drinking, spending long periods of time in bad air, eating too much chocolate, being really busy and getting all stressed, and just general bad hygiene. We've got a few here, a few there. I've had a really busy week. I've not stopped working for about 10 days. And this hasn't happened to me for a while actually, all these spots. Now, technically, when you're a teenager and going through adolescence, that's when zits are at their worst. Now, from my experience, I know a few people who got pins or scissors and poked in order to clean them out. That will not do your skin any good whatsoever. What that does is creates craters in your skin. Now me personally, what I done when I had zits and spots, I'm a burster, okay? I'm not a scraper or a poker. I like to burst. Now, most people say if you burst, then you'll spread the bacteria and you'll get more spots. But there's a good way to burst and a bad way to burst. If you get two decent sized nails, catch the bacteria when it comes out so that you can scrape it off with a nail, the bacteria doesn't spread, and always wipe it as soon as you're done. Okay, so I'm going to start with cleaning the area before I go on to get rid of the zit. So what you have to do, get yourself some decent face wipes, and firstly, just face wipes are great to disinfect your skin, and they'll just get the areas ready before you de-spot yourself, okay? So, here we go. Now, some people have really sore spots and it really hurts them, so be really careful. You don't want to hurt yourself. So, here we go. That one's really sore, that one's not so bad, but that one really is hurting me. So basically, just disinfect the area. This works time and time again for me. Basically, just get a little bit of moisturizer, put it around the area. So, doesn't need to be a thick coat, okay? But what moisturizer does is catches any bacteria that gets left over. So just this area in particular, table salt. Now, this might sound absolutely ridiculous, but I've been doing this for years. Get a little bit of table salt, and just a few grains on your hand, on your finger even, a few grains on your finger, and then just dab the salt grains on your skin. Now salt, yes, it's really strong. Yes, it might sting a bit, but it works absolute wonders. Ow. Now the fact that it stings just goes to show that the pore is actually open enough to let that salt in. And the salt, I believe that it sucks, it absorbs all the bad bacteria from your skin, and that's why it works so well. Now I'm going to use some aftershave, non-generic, I'm not telling you what kind it is, but you can use either aftershave or vinegar, okay? Because I always say this, everybody's skin is different. Some people have really sensitive skin, some people have really tough skin. So I'm going to use some aftershave. Now, basically, all I need you to do, just same as the salt, put a little bit of aftershave on your finger and dab it on the spot. Ouch. It will sting because it's already open. Now I've got some big whiteheads on there. Okay, now, again, it's stinging because the pore's open. But this is a good disinfectant. for the actual pore that's in your face. I've just realised that I've not done the ones upstairs, so I've disinfected this. There we go. Yeah! This is really sore! Yeah! But it will look amazing. You believe me. Right. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Okay. So, disinfect, facial wipe, salt grains, moisturize, and then vinegar or aftershave. It will dry it out and it will hopefully kill as much bacteria that you've got under the skin. Now, I'm going to leave this overnight. It's quite late now. I'm going to leave it overnight and I'll come back to finish this video at some point in the morning and show you the result. This is what it looks like now. Can you see that? Hi guys, how you doing? It's the next day. Excuse me, I've not long woke up. Well, basically, I just want to show you the results of what I done before I went to bed last night. As you can see, it's looking a bit more rough than it did before I went to bed. This very rarely happens to me, that I do get like areas like this. So I do find it helps just to do it really gently, what I done before I went to bed, and then as soon as you get up, it usually just wipes clean. Now I'll show you. Can you see that it's all like protruding out a little bit and stuff? So it might look like it's went a lot worse and up the forehead and stuff. I don't know if you can see that. But basically, if I just do this, and without being gross, I'll show you that's just lifted off the spot. The spot has literally just lifted off my face. And let me do another one. Okay, and again, the spot has just lifted off my face. This is quite a gentle way of doing it. And it doesn't hurt the way it did last night when I put the vinegar with the salt and the what was it, vinegar? No, it was aftershave I put on last night. And then generally disinfect the area again. Oh, I'm so tired. And then as you can see, it looks a lot better than it did when I first woke up. It's not much and it's still a little bit lumpy, but that will come down in the next hour or so. So when I'm off to work or whatever, by the time I actually get to lunch, that will have toned itself down. Oh, the top one, spots came off the top right there where it was. Now that wasn't very noticeable yesterday either, I don't think. But now it's just came out and it's lifted off in the space of like maybe 8 hours that I was in bed. So basically, yeah, that's generally how I get rid of spots. It's all about disinfecting and getting rid of all the bacteria. Now if you can get rid of all the bacteria as easily as possible, and then basically what happens is the spot lifts itself out of your skin. Now the other things you can try to get rid of spots, you can try, there's a face steamer. You don't need to spend money on it. Get some boiling water, pour it into a basin, hold a towel over your head in the basin and just steam your face. That usually helps. You can buy these, I don't know why I'm wiping my baldy head. You can buy what's it called? Infrared machines that you just sit and you put your face right in front of, and you do maybe 10 minutes a day, and that like brings out your skin. I don't actually know exactly what it does, but it does bring your skin out, and it will help to refresh your skin as well for anyone who's got like serious acne and stuff. But if you are a burster, make sure that you're bursting it properly and you are getting rid of all the bacteria. Don't just, like people say, spread the bacteria across your skin. Now guys, just to top my video off on zits, let me just ask, are you a burster or a poker? How do you get rid of your zits? Do you pop or do you burst? Comments below, post me a video response on what you do to get rid of your spots. Try it, record the results, post me a video response just to show other people that my tried and tested method does actually work. If it doesn't work for you guys, or some of you, then I will try something else in another tutorial. But please do let me know if my way of getting rid of spots has helped you personally. Okay, lots of love guys, take care.